Good afternoon, good evening, guys. Um, so today we're gonna be learning how to design a logo, how to make designs in the Pixel Lab. So you have to go download it from Play Store if you don't have. And so we're gonna be clicking on it.
We are kọ́kọ́ send kìíní to website.
Now here is a here is a outlay of the logo of the application. So we'll be creating a new one. Let's click on default. And okay, now as to get started, we're gonna start by using text as 3D. So let's type let's type Voice Academy. So click on OK. Voice Art Academy. Okay. So let's stretch it out and let's place it somewhere here. So for you to design this text, for you to design this text, we're gonna be clicking on this capture letter A right here. So we're using all this to design our text. You can see even the copy. You can just click on copy, then you have another one right there. So let's delete it. So to enlarge your text, let's click on size. So okay. And the usefulness of this padding is that if a letter isn't showing very well, you can just use your padding to your pad to shift it. That's its usefulness. And let's give it a color and give each text a color. So let's give this one this color, and let's give academic color also. So we can see it's not showing very well yet. So we're gonna click on bold. This capital letter B right here, style. Let's click on bold. Now it's right. Now it's showing, and you can just click on it links. That's it. So let's undo that. So let's click on bold, and let's choose a font. Let's take let's take, sorry for the noise. Let's take this. So for that, we're going to be decreasing our size. So you can see. And the next thing we're going to be doing now is that even want to make your text to be curvy, to be a curvy text. So for that, you won't be able to use different color for each text anymore. so the text are gonna be uniform. The color on the text are gonna be the same thing. Or see what I'm saying? You can see the color changed. You can see. So let's just leave it. Let's leave that like that. And even I give it your text a background. I just give the background you want, any color, any color. You can see any color you want. You're gonna give it. So let's take that one out. And even align your text. Let's click on this or this or this. And you want to space your text. You can see even space it if the space isn't enough for you. And now you can see the stroke, shadow, inner shadow, emboss, and 3D text, 3D shadow, and reflection. So if I had to use all this, let's start with stroke. So the stroke is just like a a color in the text. So you can see there's a black color in the text. You can also change it by, let's take color white. You can see, so you can see. And if you don't want, if the color is too obvious, if the inner color is too obvious for you, you can just reduce it. You can just reduce it. But let's use the black one. And now the shadow, it's not compulsory use the shadow and the stroke. It's not compulsory. You can reduce its opacity. It's not compulsory you use it. And the outer glow and the inner shadow, if a text is too light, you can just use the inner shadow to reduce its lightness. And the emboss is it's what you're gonna use to make it look like an iron, or like an iron stuff. So we're gonna increase the brightness or its noise. So we're gonna use this. You can see it's turning metallic. So let's do it like this. So let's 90 and click on mark. So the next thing, we're gonna move to 3D rotate. 3D rotate. So 3D rotate, even to make your text rotate, you can see we're gonna turn it upside down. So that's it. And 3D text. It's not compulsory to use a 3D text, but I do use it mostly. So you can see, just reduce it if it's too much. You can also give it a color. And this its darkness. So you can see it's 100. That should be okay. And the 3D shadow is to make it feel like it's on a ground. You can see what I'm saying now. Well, we won't be using it right here because it's at the top. If it should be here, so you can use it, but it's at the top. So let's shift it. And the reflection, you can see that's what the reflection is for. It's not ideal for us to use it a you want to you want to let it come down. So that's how for the text design. And even I import a design or anything you want to use for your design, you can just click on import, or you can just let's click on shape. Let's create our design. So let's click on this. It's 400, so we're gonna do this. Its opacity. I'm gonna be using the stroke width. You can also give it a color. Let's give it this color. So that's it. Let's enlarge it a little bit. So if you want to create another one, just click on this, click on the A, then copy. It's already. Click on it again. And you enlarge it. So you can just carve it. So I'm gonna remove the reflection for that. You want to stop an object from moving, just click on this and click on the padlock right there. You can see it's normal clicking. Let's make it more bigger. I already made a design like this before, just want to teach you guys how to make this. So let's click on this again and click on copy. Let's drag this. So let's move this. Click on it. And click on A. So let's change its color. Change the color of the carrying over there. Let's make it more brighter. So now we're gonna see the padding I'm talking about right here. So let's click on the padding. You can see the letter A isn't showing very well. So we're gonna click on the right padding. You can see that's the padding I'm talking about. So we click on OK. And so we're gonna be turning the circle shape into a 3D. So let's select this and this. So click on it. And let's give it a shadow. Let's reduce it. Let's emboss. And the 3D shape. So you can see. Let's reduce it. And I'll give it darken it. You can see what I'm talking about. So if we make an object come if I put an object on an object, and just click on this and let's click on Select. So let's click on, you can see it's under the circle, and let's click on this. Design. So let's click on OK. Let's reduce its size. I'm gonna give the spacing. So the color, it's kind of odd. So you can see we are done with our design now, but we have to remove the background if we don't want the background. So if you want to join object together, just click on this, then click on this right there, then click on any object you want to join together. Then after that, I'm gonna click on the one beside the mark button, not this one, not the one that look like a north south east, not that one, the one beside the mark button, this one right here. Then click on OK. So click on this. Sorry. Click on OK. So let's move the page right on this one. So it's a O, it's one now. Even I give an emboss, I think I just give it if you like, but it's not compulsory. Give it. So that's all. Even I design anything on Pixlr, but there are still small things you guys gonna learn from this. And when you move the background, just click on transparent, and if I give the colors, click on this, just give the white color, any color you want to give it, even a black, even this. So you can just give any fucking color. You can give it any color. So you can also use the background in the application by clicking on image. You can just use any background. This is any. You can use any background. This is this. Because there's some background that doesn't suit your design. You can see. So let's just use. You can also use this to design many things, as I said earlier. And we'll be stopping here for today. There are more and more to come. So let's give the background. Let's give the background. So I have to save it by clicking on this button right here. Then click on save as image. Then the format, just click on, then click on PNG, and the dimension, just click on ultra. Then click on save to gallery. Then you wait till it saves. So thank you guys, and there are still more things we guys gonna learn on this application. So I you can learn all these things through my group. I'll be creating on WhatsApp few days, and you can also learn how to design some markups using this application also. But that'll be another day. So thank you all for this Voice Academy case. I really appreciate. Thank you, and see you guys later. Have a nice day.